Hey everybody on YouTube. Day 3. Doing a little something different today. I am out at Lake Massabesic. There's a slight wind, so hopefully that doesn't affect the audio too much. I just came here to kind of reflect on the past 2 years. Not 2 years. Hasn't been that long. The past 2 weeks, because I've been out of work for 2 weeks because I had tendonitis in my knee. I'm going back to work tomorrow, Friday, to both jobs, one in the morning and one in the evening. And so I figured this probably would be a good time to reflect on, and this is something too that a poet needs to do. A poet needs to have time to think, to reflect on stuff. For me, one of the things that helped me to reflect is going somewhere in nature. I like the Lake Massabesic because I grew up around Lake Massabesic in Manchester, New Hampshire. Actually, it also hovers not just Manchester, but a good part of the lake is in Auburn, New Hampshire, kind of close to each other. And I'm here, and I'm the only one here because they haven't opened the lake yet. The lake is still frozen, and it's just a interesting scene. There's still cars behind me, sitting on a park bench. There's still cars behind me going to and fro on Bypass 28 that connects Manchester to Auburn to Derry, New Hampshire. It's a good, quick way to get to Derry without going on the highway. But just sitting here, and I've been out of work for like 2 weeks, and just been doing my own thing, dealing with my own pain, and kind of growing along the way. And now going back on Friday, tomorrow, it seems appropriate that I'm doing it beginning of spring. Of course, it's 2 days after the beginning of spring. This is like the day after the beginning of spring, but you get my drift. So it's almost like I'm starting a new beginning. I sit here, I see the brown grass, I see the potential underneath the grass for new grass, for new life under there. Waking up, coming out of the ground, being reborn after having a kind of death in the wintertime, because that's kind of like why I like, winter to spring, because it's kind of like a death to rebirth kind of thing. Because everything seems to die off in the wintertime or sleep. And then they wake up again, reborn in the springtime. There's still it's still chilly here. Definitely got my coat and my hat on. Sitting next to a tree, bare branches, waiting for the potential of a new crop of leaves. And those leaves could be a metaphor to ideas. And we all get to that every once in a while. If you feel that your poems and your writing and whatever is, you reached at an impasse, figure out a way to start anew. Take a look at, go somewhere different, meet some new people, check out a new area if you're doing van life. Check out some new scenes and see what you can spark, or what can spark within you, what new seeds of growth will spark within you amongst the new growth, amongst the new experiences. It's a new year and a new time. Make the most of it. Thank you for listening and watching. See you tomorrow, and stay creative in the magic of life. Thank you.